world just keeps expanding after every quest we do. Completed 2001 and 2002. 22 full years of questing became death enough for me. RuneScape 3 Hardcore Ultimate Ironman questing through 2003. Welcome back to June 9th, 2003. Getting right into it today, because we didn't get any levels in our latest fishing and cooking session. We're getting close though, so next time we head back over there, there's going to be levels coming in. But experience is always just good too, so it's fine. We're hanging out over here, right near Varrock and the desert down to Alcarid. Kind of right in the corner of the world here. Or, not really the corner, just the edge. Because it's not going to be the edge for much longer. But we need to get there first. On June 16th, 2003, got some more information about the new RuneScape engine progress. Had a giant list of all the different things that they're working on and how much things got done between April 27th and June 16th. And this list was like literally every possible thing. The 3D engine, inventory, the map editor, multi-way combat, NPC scripting, chat, shops, music. Just literally everything. Some things are already done. Some things haven't even been started. It is a work in progress, obviously. It's not done yet. But it's good to see that progress is being made. That's nice. On June 20th, 2003, a player poll was run, and it was decided that Jagex would show up for some god letters. So that's going to be happening soon. Always interesting stuff in the god letters. On June 24th, 2003, there's a warning about a fake program going around claiming to be the 3D update. And then people would download it and get keyloggers and such, or enter their password into it. Just don't use the obviously fake program. It's gonna steal your password. Despite the constant reminders to not just enter your password places. It's a losing battle, clearly. On July 1st, 2003, that Jagex God Letters that we talked about earlier released. There's some really wild looks for the gods in the God Letters. Very, very different than how they will eventually appear. It's all very much early days as far as the gods' lore is concerned. But a little more insight into what Jagex is thinking and up to. Kinda, sorta. And that brings us to the update that's actually an update. On July 9th, 2003, we get the dig site. And also a few other things, but we will get to that when we get to that. The roads don't quite go where they used to, because we have to enter down this sign because there's a massive fence all the way to the north. So we need to just walk through this section to get over to this side of the fence. Please ignore the tree of balance here. That doesn't get planted until we are facing existential threats beyond mortal comprehension. And we're not quite there yet. Also, to the north, please also ignore the mysterious monolith. The archaeology facilities, the underground throne room, the entire underground city, and the boat to Dinosaur Island. None of those things are things. Here we're getting some trail to go start the archaeology tutorial, but we're not going to do that. Let's see if we can turn that off somehow. We're going to be in the world map. Open the world map. Something. No, it's not doing it here. Probably like a path system or something. It's in here somewhere. Oh, the options menu is all over the place. I'll find it. Alright. It was in here eventually. In the paths section, click on Berthorpe, brought up the other paths, since they weren't on this list before, then went to archaeology, and cleared it. So, there we go. That's solved. Anyways. No more dots leading me over to something that doesn't exist yet. What we're really here for is the quest of the dig site. 25 thieving, 10 herblore, 10 agility. Easily have those. The items are going to be a bit more of a situation though. Charcoal, a cup of tea, an empty vial, 2 ropes, and an opal. So we've got most of these available during the quest. Just need a cup of tea, empty vial, and 2 ropes. We're also going to need a tinderbox and a pestle and mortar. So we need to go get all those things. I'm not going to worry about the things that we can get during the quest, though. So we need to go to a herblore shop. And we can accomplish that without going to Entrana, which is fantastic. Shiloh Village definitely would have been faster. But we're down here to Gutenoth, so that works too. The ropes are also available during the quest, even though it doesn't really say they are. So we can get those while we're over there. Just need to pick up a tinderbox here from the general store, where they would also have sleeping bags now, but those don't exist anymore. That's fine. And lastly, we need a cup of tea, which we can get right over here in Varrock, over at the new fancy tea stall. We may or may not be able to steal from the tea stall, but we can definitely purchase some tea. So let's not be too thievy today. Greetings, are you in need of refreshment? Yes, please. Ye Olde Tea Shop. 1 cup of tea. Delightful. We also already had a tinderbox. Amazing. Didn't need to buy that. Whatever. Like what? A few coins? We're doing decent on coins currently. Still 169,000. That's not bad. And now we need to run all the way around the fence that doesn't exist anymore. A bit of a thing, that. That's okay. We run around fences that don't exist all the time. It's not a problem. It really is interesting to think about all the fences that have been removed over the years. Definitely something. It's definitely something. We need to head over here to the... Oh, this is back again. Is this gonna pop up every time I come back over to the dig site? Seems like it is. I'd rather it didn't. Archaeology. Clear the path. What sure isn't clearing. You are definitely something here. Let's see if we set a different path. Clear path, path, next path, Earthart path, archaeology, clear path. Yep. And it's been added. It's been added. It really wants you to go do the archaeology tutorial. Right, that's just gonna stay there, I guess. Pay no attention to the tree or the monolith or the archaeology or the boat or etc. etc. Meh, would love that to not be here though. Really doesn't look good. Here's the bossing path, clear path. No, it's just really wants me to do that. Much like it wants us to put things in the metal bank. Not happening. Not gonna happen. Alright. Anyways. Talk to an examiner in the exam center. That is where we are. There's a researcher, and there's an examiner. Hello. Hello there. I'm the resident lecturer on antiques and artifacts. I also set the Earth Sciences exams. Earth Sciences. Well, that's right, dear. The world of Gielinor holds many wonders beneath its surface. Students come to me to take exams so that I may join in the archaeological dig going on just north of here. So if they don't pass the exams, they can't dig at all? That's right. We have to make sure that students know enough to be able to dig safely and not damage the artifacts. The dig site. Accept. Can I take an exam? You can if you get this letter stamped by the Varrock dig site manager, Seth Minus, in the main campus building. Don't take it to him at Varrock Museum, though. He likes to keep his work here on site and at the museum separate. Why is that, then? Because he's a very knowledgeable man in charge of the site. I'm sure he knows a lot about your exploits and can judge whether you'd make a good archaeologist or not. But why are you writing the letter? Shouldn't he? He's also a very busy man, so I write the letters, and he just stamps them if he approves. Okay, I'll see him. I'll ask him if he'll approve me, then bring my stamp letter back here. Thanks. Originally, you needed to go to the Varrock Museum now to get the letter signed by the museum curator there. Instead, we just need to go to a different building that wasn't here before. Trail. We're just gonna not worry about it. Just not gonna worry about it. Seth Minus, the new site manager, over here for the Varrock dig site. And we're not gonna talk about archaeology. We're already actively trying to avoid that, my goodness. The dig site quest. Hello there. I've been given this letter by an examiner at Varrock dig site. Can you stamp this for me? What have we here? A letter of recommendation indeed. The letter here says your name is Hardcore Ultimate Ironman Artic. Well, Hardcore Ultimate Ironman Artic, you appear to be fit for the task to me, and I like your proactive approach. Warn this letter back to an examiner to begin your adventure into the world of Earth Sciences. Enjoy your studies, student. There you go. Good luck, student. Be sure to come back and show me your certificates. I'd like to see how you get on. Okay, I will. Thanks. See you later. Just decides that, yeah, you look fine. Not exactly the most criteria for trying to join this operation. Presumably that is a stats check. And we've got the stats in spades, so that's not a problem. Head back to an examiner. And there. Hello. Hello again. Here's the stamped letter you asked for. Good, good. We will begin the exam. Okay, we'll start with the first exam, Earth Sciences Level 1, Beginner. Question 1. Earth Sciences Overview. Can you tell me what Earth Sciences is? It is the study of gardening, planting, and fruiting vegetation. Okay, next question. Earth Sciences Level 1, Question 2, Eligibility. Can you tell me which people are allowed to use this site? Magic users, minors, and their escorts. Okay, next question. Earth Sciences Level 1, Question 3, Health and Safety. Can you tell me the proper safety points when working on a dig site? Rubber chickens to be worn on the head at all times. Okay, that covers Level 1 Earth Sciences exam. Let's see how you did. Dearie me, this is appalling. None correct at all. I suggest you go and study properly. Oh dear. Why don't you use the resources here? There are the researchers. You could ask other students who are also studying for the exams. We did not have a choice there. I mean, we had choices. They were all wrong choices, though, hilariously. Let's see if we can find these resources they're talking about. They've got bookshelves somewhere. That's like tools cupboard. There's a researcher here. Hello there. What are you doing here? I'm going to pass the Earth Sciences exams so I can dig at the site north of here. A good goal to work towards, and it should prove rewarding for you. So are you starting your studies? I'm not quite sure. You could ask the other students. I'm sure I saw a group of them on their way to the site earlier today. Anything else? If you need something identified, or are not sure about something, give it to Terry, the archaeological expert. He's standing over there, outside the exam room. Alright. Thank you. There's Terry. Should be some bookshelves here somewhere. Yep, there's a bookshelf. They're just a little bit up higher. Search the bookcase. Find nothing of interest. Not quite the correct bookshelf. Bookcase has nothing that interests you. Can't reach that one. No books seem to be available. Let's go find these other students then. They went up to the dig site. So we'll do that. Past all of this empty fields and paths over to the dig site. Got a student here. Talk to them. Eduardo. Can he help you with the earth sciences and all? Well, maybe. I will help you with something. What's that? He'd help me if I help him with something. I've lost my recent good find. What does it look like? Like an animal skull? Well, that's not too helpful. There are a lot of those around here. Do you remember where you last had it? It was around here for sure. Maybe one of the workmen picked it up. Okay, I'll have a look for you. So, the workman here. Dig site workman. Hey there. Hello there. Good day. What can I do for you? We can't just ask him about the skull. So we're going to need to be a little more nefarious. As much as we tried to not steal earlier, we're immediately getting into stealing. Pickpocketing dig site workman. But here, well, not exactly here, but we could mess things up if we start pickpocketing right now. On release, the dig site quest was slightly broken. A very important item was impossible to obtain from pickpocketing the workman. And that, obviously, was not going to work. So, on July 10th, 2003, it was fixed. And now, you can get the specimen brush. We might not even be able to pickpocket it yet, since we aren't here yet in the quest. But that's okay. Now the quest will actually work. And in the news post about fixing this problem, they sincerely apologized for the botched release of the quest, and the members of staff responsible will be fed to the King Black Dragon shortly. We can just steal the specimen brush, though, so that works out. We also need the ropes and the animal skull. He wants stealing a bit. Punches us. You would think this might get us kicked out of the whole Earth Sciences exam business. But we're doing fine. I don't really need another specimen brush right now. Drop that. Guess we'll keep the spade and bucket. That's fine. Nordo, here you go. Is this your animal skull? Oh wow, you found it. Thank you so much. I'll be glad to tell you what I know about the exam. The study of Earth Sciences is the study of the Earth, its contents, and history. Okay, I'll remember that. So we just need to help each of the students and get information. Next up, let's talk to Katarina. I don't think the students had names earlier. So, you are just student. Hello there. Help with the Earth Sciences exams at all? I can help you if you help me. How can I do that? I lost my teddy bear. He is my lucky mascot. Do you know where you dropped him? Well, I was doing a lot of walking that day. Oh yes, that's right. A few of us were studying that funny-looking relic in the center of the campus. Maybe I lost my lucky mascot around there. Perhaps in a bush? Leave it to me. I'll find it. Oh, great. Thanks. Lost in a bush. Let's go find some bushes to search. It's not over there. That is the archaeology tutorial still. Only some of the bushes can be searched here. Search to find nothing. Okay. Originally there was also many, many more bushes. Search here. Hey, something has been dropped here. You find something. It is Teddy. A lucky mascot. Let's go bring that back to her. We're just helping out. They're helping us. It all works out. But they also took all of the books that we could have gotten the information from in the first place, so here we are. Hello there. Guess what I found? Hey, my lucky mascot. Thanks ever so much. Let me help you with those questions now. The proper health and safety points are, proper tools must be used. Great, thanks for your advice. Now we just need to find one more student. Over up this way. Past not a boat. Don't worry about it. Workman, workman. Possibly not. There's somebody else. Hello there. No. These are just workmen. Where's the last guy? Should be around here somewhere. Don't think he's up in this section. That's a whole separate thing. Dig site workman, winch operator, a trainee, not quite. This whole area has been greatly reworked and things moved around. Here's the last student. He's over in this section. There you go. Hello there. Can you help me with the Earth Sciences exams at all? I can't do anything unless I find my special cup. Your what? My special cup. I won it for a particularly good find last month. Oh, right. So if I find it, you'll help me? I sure will. Any ideas where it might be? All I remember is that I was working near the panning area when I lost it. Okay, I'll see what I can do. Yeah, maybe the panning guide saw it. I hope I didn't lose it in the water. Panning. So I'm going to find the panning site now. It's going to be near the water. That's typically how panning works. Right over here. There's the panning archaeologist and the panning guide. Talk to him. Ah, you read my mind. He was a nice cup, alright. Oh, he wants the tea. Let's get the rest of the dialogue here. Hello, who are you? Hello, I'm the panning guide. I teach students how to pan in these waters. They're not permitted to do so until after they've had training, and, of course, they must be invited to pan here too. So, how do I become invited? I'm not supposed to let people pan here unless they have permission. Mind you, I could let you have a go if you're willing to do me a favor. A favor, you say? What's that? Well, to be honest, what I would really like is a nice cup of tea. Tea. Absolutely, I'm parched. If you could bring me one of those, I'd be more than willing to let you pan here. I usually get some from the main campus building, but I'm busy at the moment. Also, a slight change. Tea used to not be available over at the main campus building, so you had to go and get it from Varrock or elsewhere. But we brought it with us. Ah, you read my mind. I could murder a good cuppa right now. If I can have that cup of tea, I'll give you permission to pan here. What do you say? Yep. Ah, lovely. You can't beat a good cuppa. You're free to pan all you want. Amazing. Let's grab the panning tray from underneath the table. Not sure that's supposed to be under the table. Feels like more of a on the table kind of situation. Graphical bugs and all that. And now we can pan at the panning point. Lift a full tray from the water. We search it, and you find a shiny cup covered in mud. Delightful. Just what we needed. So we can go bring this back over to the student here. His name is Dorian. Amazing. And that is all 3 of the students. Fantastic. Hello there. Look what I found. Excellent. I'm so happy. Let me now help you with your exams. The people eligible to use the site are all that have passed the appropriate Earth Sciences exams. Thanks for the information. Oh, there you go. We have all 3 questions. Fantastic. And now we just need to head back and pass the test, which, with the correct information, shouldn't be too difficult. Right, back to the main area here. Or at least the main area for now, and all that. Talk to the examiner to take the exam. Hello. Hello again. Are you ready for another shot at the exam? Yes, I certainly am. Okay, we'll start with the first exam, Earth Sciences Level 1, Beginner. Question 1, Earth Sciences Overview. Can you tell me what Earth Sciences is? It is the study of the Earth, its contents, and history. Okay, next question. Earth Sciences Level 1, Question 2, Eligibility. Can you tell me which people are allowed to use the site? All that have passed the appropriate Earth Sciences exam. Okay, next question. Earth Sciences Level 1, Question 3, Health and Safety. Can you tell me the proper safety points when working on a dig site? Proper tools must be used. That concludes the exam for Earth Sciences Level 1. Let's see how you did. You got all the questions correct. Well done. Hey, excellent. You've now passed the Earth Sciences Level 1 General Exam. Here's your certificate to prove it. You also get a decent trowel to dig with. Of course, you'll want to get studying for your next exam now. Certificate of Qualification. Earth Sciences Level 1. This is to certify that Hardcore Ultimate Ironman Artic has passed the Level 1 Earth Sciences exam. Delightful. And we also saw that they gave us a trowel, which is interesting. A lot of the materials needed during the quest here, the specific bits, are not originally given to you. You need to do more stealing from the workmen, which is pretty funny. Wild that they would let you pass the exam and then not give you a way of getting all the things. But now it is less possible to get it. Get this trowel here. That's okay. But that was only level 1. So let's keep going. Hello. Hi there. I'm ready for the next exam. Okay, this is the next part of the Earth Sciences exam. Earth Sciences Level 2 Intermediate. Question 1. Sample transportation. Can you tell me how we transport samples? Samples ground and suspended in an acid solution. Okay, next question. Earth Sciences Level 2, Question 2. Handling of fines. What's the proper way to handle fines? Drop them on the floor and jump on them. Okay, next question. Earth Sciences Level 2, Question 3. Rock pick usage. Can you tell me the proper use for a rock pick? Strike rock repeatedly until powdered. Okay, that covers Level 2 Earth Sciences exams. Let's add up your total. No, this will not do. They're all wrong. Start again. Oh no! More studying for you, my boy. Indeed. So now, we need to get more information from the students again. Let us head back up there. 3 questions, 3 students. It really does work out. Especially since they have all of the books that would tell us what the actual answers are. Hello there. How's it going? I need more help with the exam. Well, okay. This is what I've learned since I last spoke to you. Correct rock pick usage. Always handle with care. Strike the rock cleanly on its cleaving point. Okay, I'll remember that. Didn't even have to do anything for him. Just straight up got the information. Next student. Hello there. How's it going? I'm stuck on some more exam questions. Okay, I'll tell you my latest notes. Fines handling. Fines must be carefully handled. Great, thanks for your advice. Be careful. That's the advice we get here. Alright. That's fine. That works. And the last student. Hello there. How's it going? There are more exam questions I'm stuck on. Hey, I'll tell you what I've learned. That may help. Correct sample transportation. Samples taken in rough form, kept only in sealed containers. Thanks for the information. And there we go. That's all we needed there. So we can head back and get the second set answered. Amazing. Right back down to the exam center. This run between the dig site and the exam center was also at least a little bit longer, especially with no running and then run energy actually being a problem. We've got enough agility at this point where we can actually just kind of not worry about it. Well, that's nice. Hello. Hi there. I'm ready for the next exam. Okay, this is the next part of the Earth Sciences exam. Earth Sciences Level 2 Intermediate. Question 1, Sample Transportation. Can you tell me how we transport samples? They are taken in rough form, kept only in sealed containers. Okay, next question. Earth Sciences Level 2, Question 2, Handling of Fines. What is the proper way to handle fines? Handle them carefully. Wild. Then that's the question. It's only intermediate. That's fine. Okay, next question. Earth Sciences Level 2, Question 3, Rock pick usage. Can you tell me the proper use for a rock pick? Always handle with care, strike cleanly on its cleaving point. Okay, that covers the Level 2 Earth Sciences exam. Let me add up your total. You got all the questions correct. Well done. Great, I'm getting good at this. You have now passed the Earth Sciences Level 2 Intermediate exam. Here's your certificate. You also get a nice rock pick. Of course, you'll want to get studying for your next exam now. Certificate of Qualification. Earth Sciences Level 2. This is certified that Ironman Artic has passed the Level 2 Earth Sciences exam. Brilliant. Hello. Hello again. I'm ready for the last exam. Attention, this is the final part of the Earth Sciences exam. Earth Sciences Level 3. Advanced. Question 1. Sample preparation. Can you tell me how we prepare samples? Samples to be spread thickly with mashed banana. Okay, next question. Earth Sciences Level 3, Question 2. Specimen brush use. What is the proper way to use a specimen brush? Dipped in glue and stuck to a sheep's back. Okay, next question. Earth Sciences Level 3, Question 3. Advanced techniques. Can you describe the technique for handling bones? Feed 2 hungry dogs. Okay, that concludes the Level 3 Earth Sciences exam. Let me add up the results. I cannot believe this. Absolutely none right at all. I doubt you did any research before you took this exam. Yes. I think I'd better go and revise first. Back to the students. Back to the students. My goodness. My goodness. Yeah, it's a situation. Can't get anything correct at all. Usually we're a little bit better with having decent information, but we're just completely out of our depth here, apparently. Hello there. How's it going? I need more help with the exam. Well, okay. This is what I've learned since I last spoke to you. Specimen brush use. Brush carefully and slowly using short strokes. Okay, I'll remember that. Thanks for all your help. Delightful. And then the next student, a third and final time. Talk to the student. Hello there. What? You want more help? Yes, please. Well, it's going to cost you this time. Oh, well, how much? I'll tell you what I would like. A precious stone. I don't find many of them. My favorites are opals. They are beautiful. Just like me, teehee. Okay, I'll see what I can do. I'm not sure where I'd get one. Well, I've seen people occasionally get them from panning. Occasionally. Okay, I'll see what I can turn up for you. So she wants an opal for our help. Luckily we can get that from panning right here. That'll work just fine. We can do that. We can do that. And the final student. Hello there. How's it going? More questions I'm stuck on. Tell you what I've learned that might help. The proper technique for handling bones is handle bones carefully. Keep them away from other samples. Thanks for the information. So, pretty much just keep everything safe, do everything carefully. Don't do anything crazy. Pretty simple stuff. Pretty simple stuff. So now we get to go panning again. Oh boy. Well, see many things we need to get here before we get an opal. Well, that's not quite right. We found a jade instead. We also found 15 coins and some mud and some more mud. Yeah, generally not super common to find things here. More mud, and there's an opal. Perfect. You can also get golden nuggets, which you can trade in to get a gold ore. It's a little bit slower than just mining gold, since we do have the level for that. But that's okay. Just going to go hand in this opal over to the student here. Hello there. Oh, hi again. Did you bring me the opal? Would an opal look like this by any chance? Wow, great. You found one. This will look beautiful set in my necklace. Thanks for that. Now I will tell you what I know. Sample preparation. Samples cleaned and carried only in specimen jars. Great. Thanks for your advice. And that is all we need for that. So it only took us 6, 7-ish, 6 or 7 to get the opal there. And we also have a jade, which we don't really need. Eventually we're going to want a jade, but not right now. So we're just going to drop that. Also of interest is, those are the 2 gems we can get here. Unfortunately, no red topaz. So, gonna have to get slightly more creative in getting a red topaz later. Well, with the whole gem rocks switcheroo. But that's not today's problem. Hello. Hello again. I'm ready for the last exam. Attention, this is the final part of the Earth Sciences exam. Earth Sciences Level 3 Advanced. Question 1, sample preparation. Can you tell me how we prepare samples? Samples cleaned and carried only in specimen jars. Okay, next question. Earth Sciences Level 3, Question 2, specimen brush use. What is the proper way to use a specimen brush? Brush carefully and slowly using short strokes. Okay, next question. Earth Sciences Level 3, Question 3, Advanced Techniques. Can you describe the technique for handling bones? Handle bones very carefully and keep them away from other samples. Okay, that concludes the Level 3 Earth Sciences exam. Let me add up the results. You got all the questions correct. Well done. Hooray! Congratulations! You've now passed the Earth Sciences Level 3 exam. Here's your Level 3 certificate and a specimen jar and brush. I can dig wherever I want now. Perhaps you should use your newfound skills to find an artifact on the site that'll impress Terry, our archaeological expert. Certificate of Qualification. Earth Sciences Level 3. This is to certify that Hardcore Ultimate Ironman Artic has passed the Level 3 Earth Sciences exam. Brilliant. Now, we would need to get a few things. Like a specimen jar would be found in sacks nearby. We would need to steal the specimen brush and also the rock pick. Which, we don't really need the rock pick for what we're doing here. But we got it anyway. But we need to go and find something interesting now. We got level 3 qualification. So if we just dig at a level 3 site here, find the best stuff. Inventory is also nice and full of things. We're all going to grab some. Dig through, you find an old tooth. You clean the find with your specimen brush. Interestingly, there's also additional requirements for digging at certain points. Originally, a lot of the exam questions mentioned that you should be wearing gloves and boots at all times, but it's not actually required. Later on, there will be stuff related to this archaeology bit here that does require you to have leather boots and gloves, but never this, even though it did say so. Anyways. Found 10 coins there. Find an iron knife. Okay. None of these are too impressive. There's some clay. Got that. Generally just keep on searching here. Found a belt buckle. Not too exciting. Some of those leather boots that we don't need right now. A broken arrow. We're just kind of dropping everything that's not impressive on the ground and pocketing all the coins. Not really following through with the whole carefully preserve the items business. We do find a strange talisman. That's looking mighty fancy. Ancient talisman. An unusual symbol, and yet unidentified by archaeological expert Terry. Also, let's go see Terry. Get him to identify this thingy that we got. That's what he's here for. He is the expert. He is the expert. Let me just head in here. Talk to Terry. Take a look at this talisman. Unusual. This object doesn't appear right. I wonder. Let me check my guide. Could it be? Surely not. From the markings on it, it seems to be a ceremonial ornament to a god named Zeros? I haven't heard much about him before. This is a great discovery. We know very little of the ancient gods that people worshipped. There is some strange writing embossed upon it. It says, Zeros will return and wreak his vengeance upon Zamrak the Betrayer. I wonder what it means by that. Some silly superstition, probably. Still, I wonder what that is doing around here. I'll tell you what. Seeing how you were the one to find this, I'll allow you to use the private dig shafts. You obviously have a keen eye. Take this letter and give it to one of the winch operators at the north end of the dig, and they will allow you to use them. Neat. So now, it's winching time. Oh boy. Let's go see these winch operators and try to operate some winch. We also were careful to not talk to the female student again before finishing that. Because at any point if you talked to her again, she would ask you for another opal and you would forget the answer to the exam question. So, pretty interesting problem. But we avoided it. We avoided it. There is a winch over here. Let's talk to them. Here is the workman, and here is the winch operator. Talk to dig site winch operator. Hello. Why, hello there. What can I do for you? Can I dig around here? You can only use the site you have the appropriate exam level for. I'm already skilled in digging. Really, what qualifications do you have? I passed all 3 Earth Sciences level exams. Well done. That means you can dig anywhere on the site. You need to impress the examiner to use the winches. Okay. We have. Operate winch. Here, look, I have this letter of permission to use the winches. Winch operator nods in recognition. You're now free to use the winches. Brilliant. You tie a rope to the bucket and lower yourself into the shaft. You find yourself in a cavern. Here we have some bricks. There's a room past these bricks. If I could move them out of the way, then I could find out what's inside. Maybe there's someone else working in these underground areas here who can help. And we can't just break it down with our rock pick or anything. It's a little bit too much for that. Here we've got a book on chemicals, though. So that should have some information for us. Volatile chemicals. Experimental Test Notes. In order to ease the mining process, my colleagues and I decided we needed something stronger than picks to delve under the surface of the site. As I already had an intermediate knowledge of herb lore, I experimented with certain chemicals, invented a compound of tremendous power that, if subjected to a spark, would literally explode. We used vials of this compound with great effect, as it enabled us to reach further than ever before. Here's what I have left of the compound's recipe. 1 measure of ammonium nitrate powder, 1 measure of nitroglycerin, 1 measure of ground charcoal, 1 measure of question mark. Unfortunately, the last ingredient was not noted down. We understand that a certain root grows around these parts that was used to very good effect. So we need some things. Like this, Arsenia root. There you go. And if we search in here, this chest is locked. Open this barrel. Lid is shut tight. I have to find something to lever it off. How about the trowel? Great. It's opened. Search the barrel. Need a container to collect some. Looks and smells rather dangerous. So you have to bring something small and capable of containing dangerous chemicals. Like a vial. Fill the vial with nitroglycerin. I'm not sure what this stuff is. I had better be very careful with it. I better not drop it either. Put the lid on the barrel, just in case it's dangerous. So all of these were up around places in the overground part of the dig site. But there's a lot going on up there, so they've been moved down this way. We need to get over to the other winch, though. Let's go over that. Operate the winch. And the other winch operator should just let us through. Tie on the rope. Climb down into the shaft. And here we can find Doug Deeping. He dug deep. Hello. Well, well, I have a visitor. What are you doing here? I've been invited to research here. Indeed. You must be someone special to be allowed down here. You know where I can find a specimen jar? Already got one. I've got things to do. Of course, don't let me keep you. Hello. How could I move a large pile of rocks? There used to be this chap that worked in the other shaft. He was working on an explosive chemical mixture to be used for clearing blocked areas underground. He left in a hurry one day. Apparently something in the shaft scared him to death, but he didn't say what. Oh? Rumor has it he'd been writing a book on his chemical mixture. Not sure what was in it, but he left in such a hurry he probably left it somewhere behind in the other dig site shaft. In fact, I still have a chest key he gave me to look after. Perhaps it's more useful to you. Doug hands you a key. Alright. So that's going to be the key to the chest over there. And lastly, we need to get some charcoal. Should be somewhere around here. Search the sacks. Got lots of sacks. Charcoal? Charcoal was also originally in the above ground area. There is a charcoal. Grind it with our pestle and mortar. There you go. And now, back to the other shaft. To open that chest. The nitroglycerin was originally just sitting out along with all the other chemicals and stuff. The roots were underground, which makes sense. The charcoal was in a different kind of pit area on the surface. Lots of stuff like that. And also, you had to identify a lot of things by bringing them to Terry. We don't need to worry about that. Use the key, open the chest, and find some ammonium nitrate. Fantastic. So then, all we need to do is combine all these things to make a thing. If we look at the ingredients list here, it doesn't say in a particular order. It's the ammonium nitrate, then nitroglycerin, then the ground charcoal, and then the root. So we use the ammonium nitrate with the nitroglycerin. You mix it together, produce a foul mixture of mixed chemicals. Add in some ground charcoal, produced an even fouler mixture, and plop in a root. Produce a potential explosive compound. Excellent. This looks just right. Let me just slather the bricks in explosive compound here. Okay, the mixture is all over the bricks. I need some way to ignite the compound. So we set the bricks on fire. Oh, this is gonna blow. I'd better run. Run away. Fizz. Rumble, 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 explosions. Wow, that was a big explosion. What's that noise I can hear? Sounds like bones moving or something. And we find skeletons. Yep, that's not too unexpected. Also some silver down here. I don't know if that's really here. Not a big deal. But also a stone tablet in the middle of a symbol with torches and wild stuff. It says, "Tremble mortals, for Zeros shall return." That's probably fine. But that is quite the find we've found. So let us get that over to Terry. You should be interested in such things as these. Right down, back to the south. Running, running, running. Lots of running in dig site. We're not carefully moving the things around in the slightest. Sprinting. Not putting it in the specimen jar. Just place it in there. Nope. Can't be done. Impossible. As much as we answered all their questions about doing things correctly, we really didn't. And hilariously, all of our messing things up would have originally resulted in a lot of the workmen yelling at you if you can't dig in the correct spot because you don't have the certificates yet, or if you don't have the correct supplies. And if there wasn't any workmen nearby to yell at you, one would spawn to just yell at you, which is pretty funny. So yeah, it's been smoothed out a little bit over the years. Getting all the things you need, mostly. Not needing the boots and gloves once those are added and then removed. Overall, pretty good. Also, once we are done here, if we want to go back down the winches for whatever reason, you would need to go and find another talisman, get the winch certificate again to be allowed back down the winches. A lot of resetting kind of bugs with this quest. It was even broken on release, so it's a little bit all over. That's okay. Terry, I found this in a hidden cavern beneath the site. Incredible! There's an altar down there. The place is crawling with skeletons. Yuck. This is an amazing discovery. All this while we were convinced that no other race had lived here. Seems the followers of Saradomin have tried to cover up the evidence of this Zeros altar. This whole city must have been built over it. Thank you for your help. Your sharp eyes have spotted what many have missed. Here, take this gold as your reward. Expert gives you 2 gold bars as payment. Quest complete. We also get 2 quest points, some mining and herbler XP, and a variety of things that don't quite exist yet. We can still clean the specimens. No, that's for the Artic Museum. That doesn't exist. There's kudos. There's a dig site pendant. A codex. None of those. We just get 15,300 mining experience instead of the 17,400 we would have gotten. So, still reasonable amount of mining. And 2,000 herblore experience instead of the 4,000 we would have gotten, which is a bit unfortunate. And these 2 gold bars, I guess. Not that we really need those. There we go. That is coalesce complete. And we got levels. 32 herblore. Nothing. And 58 mining. Higher critical swing against runite rocks. Higher chance of finding geodes when mining runite rocks. Those still require level 85 mining. So, not quite. Not quite. And then, lastly, when we talked to the museum head, they told us to come back when we were done. And we are, in fact, done now. Oh my! You'd be a perfect new recruit for the Archaeology Guild. You should go and talk to Acting Guildmaster Rainier. Maybe not him. Maybe this actually does want to the actual museum. As much as we didn't get this whole bring the certificates back to them. Or maybe we need to do the archaeology bit first. That'd be unfortunate. Because we're not going to do that. Talk to the curator here. Welcome to Artic Museum. Instant news, find treasure, master quest game. Don't worry, I'm finding treasure. Around you, the museum is full of treasures. I mean treasure for me. Any treasures this museum knows about goes to great lengths to acquire. So yeah, he's not giving us something either. Oh well. Would have been able to show our certificates here and gotten a fruit blast or a chocolate cake. Useful for other quests if you are not doing it in timeline order without a bank. So we'll have to get those ourselves when we get there. That's okay. And now we can drop just all of these things. Just don't need any of this. Don't really need these gold bars either. Could technically sell these, I guess, but just don't need any of this. You know, let's go sell the gold bars to the shop. Might as well get a few coins for our efforts. With the ever awkward shop prices for some things here. Trade the shopkeeper. Sell some gold bars for 90 coins. That's about right. We can do with that. And take out our total of 215 coins here. Oh boy. And not quite back up over to 170k. Well, that's okay. So now, we are qualified archaeologists. Many, many years before archaeology exists. But we're not going to worry about that. We're going to worry about Cat. Next time. Goodbye.